You know I'm a hot boy, but I ain't never lose my cool. The speed's on fire, that's why I'm riding with my tool.
Hey YouTube, the Touchdown Podcast, back in a video for you guys today. And today we're talking about the NFL draft because it is draft day officially. I'm super excited. Miami Dolphins have a first round pick finally after I think 2 years of not having one. So I'm very hype. We'll see what happens. But if you hear a lot of noise in the background, my wife's on the phone and my son's playing, so might be a little bit loud in the background. I apologize, but I want to get this video out, and if I do it later, it's going to be even louder, so I just want to do it right now while I get the chance while my daughter's at school. So we're going to get right into it right now. I'm very excited. Now, I have some expectations for this draft. Obviously, we know Caleb Williams is going number 1. But after that, pick 2 could be interesting. Is it going to be Drake May for Washington? Is it going to be Jane Downs for Washington? Some people said they could trade out that pick. I think they're definitely taking a quarterback. I just don't see how they don't. I think it's going to be Jane Daniels. At pick 3 is where it gets enticing. There's the Patriots, one of the teams I hate. Are they going to trade out of pick 3, or are they going to stay at pick 3 and take a quarterback? They've been connected to Drake May. They might be connected to JJ McCarthy. What are they going to do at pick 3? Because that's where it gets exciting. They've said that they're looking into trades. We don't know what's going to happen at pick 3. That's why this draft is so exciting for pick number 3 and going past that, right? Chargers could trade down. The Vikings could trade up. The Raiders could trade up. The Broncos could trade up for quarterback. We don't know what could happen. What team could trade up for a QB? I expect one team to trade up for a quarterback. At least one team. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited to see what goes on there. Giants could be a team that trades up too for a quarterback from pick 6. Because if they stay at pick 6, I don't think they get a quarterback at pick 6. I think JJ McCarthy would be gone by then. So we'll see what happens there. But for the Dolphins, I have a few players I want to name real quick for Miami at pick 21. Johnny Newton, D-tackle from Illinois. Barton, the O-lineman from Duke, he looks really good. He's probably one of the more versatile O-linemen in this draft. He can play tackle, guard, center, he can play any position on the line. Very important. If we were to get him, I'd be super happy. There's an O-lineman from Washington. I think there's 2 O-linemen from Washington, but one is going to go really early, I expect. So the other one will drop down a little bit. This is a fun draft for the O-line and for the D-line for the Miami Dolphins. They could take literally anybody. We'll see what happens. Receiver, I want to hate receiver at pick 21. I'm not. If they were to go receiver, I'd rather them trade back a little bit, get some picks later on for the trenches, and take receiver that way. If they say at pick 21, I don't want them really going receiver. I'd rather them have O-line or D-line at that pick. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what Miami does. You definitely have my reactions tomorrow of how the first round goes, and then after the second round pick tomorrow, you have my reactions on Saturday. So I'm very excited for this draft. The Seahawks, I wonder what they're gonna do. This is an enticing draft because there's after the first couple of picks, it starts to become question what these teams gonna do. Miami, I can definitely see them trading down. If there's a lot of guys they like, I can see them trading down a little bit, getting some draft capital, going for later in the draft. They don't have a 3rd or 4th round pick. I can see them getting some capital for there, but we'll see what happens. But this draft's gonna be fun. All we know pick 1 is going to be it's Caleb Williams, unless there's a big surprise, which I extremely doubt. It's Caleb Williams to the Bears. But we'll see. I mean, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a good draft. It's going to be exciting first round of action in this draft. Some people think there's going to be a crap ton of trades. Some people think there's not going to be. We'll see. I could see Brandon Ayuk being traded tonight. I could see maybe Pat Surtain being traded tonight. There's a lot of potential. And if any of those big trades happen, you definitely have my reactions to it tomorrow. So, because tomorrow, even if I go over what the Dolphins do, I'm still going to talk about all the other teams and what they did in the first round. So, it's not just going to be about Miami. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it would be funny, though, to see New England trade down out of that pick because their fans would go nuts. They'd be so pissed. They'd be so mad. But I can see it very happen. Or I can see it really happening. But I could also see him staying and taking a quarterback because they do need a QB. But they need a lot more than just a quarterback. So they could definitely trade at pick 3 and get as much draft capital for the future as possible. But we'll see. Definitely have my reactions to all that. So we'll see. I'm excited to see what Seattle does. I'm excited to see what Miami does. I'm excited to see what these other teams do early on. What teams are going to go get quarterback. What teams aren't going to go get a quarterback. I'm excited. We'll see. I like this draft really good. I like the second round tomorrow. I like the third round. You know, I think there's a lot of great players in this draft. Even on day 2, I think there's a lot of good players there. Day 3, there's still some decent players. Maybe not day 1 starters, but some decent players in day 3. A guy that I like is I'm a Utes fan, so I like Cole Bishop. I like Sione Vaki. I like a lot of these Utah players. There's also a guard from Utah that's in this draft, so I want to see where they go in this draft. They're projected to go day 3, maybe late day 2. We'll see. But I'll talk to you guys soon because I gotta go help my wife with the kids. I just want to get a quick video out for this draft. I didn't want to take too long, so I'm gonna because I gotta post this video. But tomorrow, expect all my reactions to what's gonna happen in this draft tomorrow. And as you know, I guess it's not Fins Up right now. I guess we have a different hashtag. It's GoFins. So go Fins. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. All right, peace and love. We'll see what happens in the draft. Comment, like, and subscribe for more. And tomorrow we'll have a long video. All right. See y'all. We out. Go Fins.